Try here. I'm just gonna test real quick on the computer, make sure all the audio and everything's working alright. So let's see here. Alright, pulling it up. Let's see. Okay, everything seems to be going good, so let's get this started. Alright, guys. Today I just wanted to do a little stream on building a world for my game. Quickly, I'll just show you what all I have so far. And let's go from there. Let's see. I haven't streamed on PlayStation in a while. That's kind of in the way on the right. Let's see. I believe this is the main world here. I really should name it. Let's just hop in. So what this game is it is kind of a goblins versus humans game. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I am definitely feeling a little sick. Um, Hopefully it's not too bad though. But this is the human side of the map, and there's still some work that needs to be done to it. And let's see, can I give you a quick walkthrough? My original goal with this game was to be an open world, and I'm still going with that concept. However, I'm gonna have load screens, so to say, at key locations. That way, I can save on my thermometer usage. Because right now we're looking at I mean, there's still a lot of room, but doing the inside decorations of buildings and whatnot really takes a lot. So my original plan is to put fast travel points, or doors, so to speak, to go to different little sections and worlds. So that is the goal. We'll see how it comes along. It's kind of throwing me off playing with this with the little timer up top. Alright, let's see. Quickly, I'm going to post somewhere real quick that I've started streaming, and hopefully we can get a couple people hop in here. So bear with me 1 second. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. let's pick up where we left off here. So, close this out. Alright. Alright, so this is the human side of the map. What the game is humans versus goblins. A little bit of the story behind it is they were at war for centuries. They recently came to peace, but a new Goblin King came into power and has started a war again. And throughout the story, they'll take starting out in an intro scene. We'll start in the castle, which is just for looks right here. Because keep in mind, you're going to go through this gate here and then be transferred into the new world of the castle, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. Um, and we got a little bit of decoration. I kind of want to do some more because it's pretty bare. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done on this map, but I wanted to go ahead and start the goblin side today. We have a little cave here. We're going to add a little bit of fog, close it off, and do a little load in for maybe like a little boss fight or something. We'll just see how it goes. Here we can see some of the houses that we have. This right here is one of my favorite houses. It only takes up I think 0% or 1% graphics, or not graphics, excuse me, gameplay. Here you can see we have the start of like a little blacksmith shop. There's a whole lot more that needs to be done in tiny detail as well as a little bit of big detail stuff. I have a couple NPCs going to be working on those. We have some cows. Our main character is the son of a cow farmer, so this will be fun. And I think I have a little bit too much green on this mountain. It kind of bugs me a little bit. So I'm going to paint it real quick. I'll just come back to this. I was just coming to show you all this map. And then here is where we load into the second half of the map, which is the goblin side. You'll cross the bridge and it'll load you in. I will put like a little opening here. That way you're not just, it doesn't look like you're just running into a rock. And then this can be extended over. Okay. Alright, so quickly I will save this. And we will hop over. I'll show something else as well. Let's see. Exit. Here is the inside of the castle, just to give you a little bit more to show you. Sorry, my mic was pushed away a little bit. Hopefully the audio wasn't too bad there for a second. Alright. So let's just go in through the front here. I think this is the front entrance, I believe. Yes. So we got a little door. This is where you'll be transported in. You'll come in right through here. You'll see this. A couple rooms we have made are the dining hall. And here you're going to see a cutscene at the very beginning of the game where the king dies from poison. And then through here we have just a little hallway. Nothing. We gotta add some more detail. One empty room, I believe. In here we have the prince's bedroom. And a little bit more work needs to be done. Fill in some empty spaces. We got a little bit more gameplay and graphic room, so we will add a little bit more. Got a little end table. This room, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. We'll see. And this is the dining hall. And this is the throne area. Not much of a throne. A lot of the thrones in the game take up a whole lot of graphics and gameplay, so I had to cheap out on that a little bit, but Have some guards, got the prince. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this little fella or not. Don't know if he really fits in super well. Um, but we'll see. And that's pretty much it for this, so we'll go ahead and exit out. Here is what the intro cutscene will be. I haven't fully finished it. Well, I've set it up. I've not done the cameras and all that good stuff. Started working on it, as you can see. Let's just slide in here real quick. Here's the king. Some guards. Queen. All that good jazz. Let's see if we can. I don't remember how far I got, so let's see here real quick. Right here is where a scout will run in and tell them that a village has been raided by the goblins. It definitely needs a lot of work still. It's nowhere near ready. But this is the glass that is, or it's not a glass, chalice maybe, that's filled with poison. Definitely a lot more work that needs to be done on this scene though. Alright. And I will show, I guess, one more quick thing. This is, for example, what will be the inside of one of the buildings. You won't see it from the outside. It is a different building on the outside, but hopefully it won't be too noticeable when you go inside. So, this is what I plan on having as the general goods store. This would be the general goods vendor. Just some shelving, decoration, whatnot, keg, all that good stuff, beer, fruit, little pickle rick, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. I haven't seen that episode in a long time. And then little fireplace. Just needs a little bit more work, and I will need to create a little bit more logic and get the trading functions working. I'll also need to close this door so you don't see outside. I kind of put up all these curtains. They kind of look a little off because they weren't scaled for these size windows, but we'll see if it will work. They might need to be replaced with something else. And then a little straw bed, little trunk. I may integrate, I do plan on adding skills of some sort. Be that like level up magic abilities, swordsmanship. I might add stuff like pickpocketing vendors, lock picking chests and getting stuff out of them. We might add that sort of feature in. We'll see how that goes. And that's pretty much it for this little build here. And I do have one more thing I guess I'll show. I believe this one is a big work in progress still. I just started it recently. Yeah. This is the main player's house, or his room in his house. Probably going to replace the bed and probably take out the sword because he's starting out as a Cow farmer's son. So as you can see, this is the building I took most of the assets from for the general store. It was just a little too small though in order to make it a general store, but for a house it works a little bit better. These are all the assets pretty much I just stripped from this and pulled over. Pretty much exactly all of them. Didn't take the bed, put a straw bed instead. I'll probably replace this with a straw bed as well. And I may add on later customization to the player's house, where you can buy things from a vendor decoration wise and customize your house how you want. We'll see what the players want at that point in time, but that's a long way down the road. Alright, real quick, we will hop over to the Goblin World now, which is the main part of this stream. This is pretty much bare bones. I just remixed my other world last night and deleted some stuff and added one big mountain in the back. And as you can see, it's pretty bare bones, so we have a lot to do here. And I guess let's just start taking a crack at it. So I'm probably going to want to do the goblin side to look a little less prosperous as the human side, as in they have like a harder life. These are some goblin puppets I picked out that might work out. They look pretty cool. We'll see which ones work. These take up a lot of space, these not so much. But we'll see. I always wait to do puppets till a little bit later once I have the world built to see what sort of room I have left. We'll also probably keep the farms, probably move them so it doesn't look exactly mirrored. But we'll put a different crop in it than what was in the other one. Make it look a little more ravaged, I guess. We're going to turn a lot of these trees, make more dead trees, but still keep some fully leaved trees. Let's see, what else should we add? We need houses. That's a big one that we're going to need. I'm probably going to just take out this dirt road. That way we can make it a little more unique. That way it's not exactly mirrored like I was saying. For some reason it's very grouped up. But we'll save one piece so that we can get it going again. Real quick, that would make it a little easier to delete. Precise move. That is my biggest preference. And we're gonna pull these over this way. Probably do the farms fairly close to the main town, which will be this Rocky Mountain. Alright, perfect. Pull that back, delete. This guy down. Alright. We need some houses. I'd prefer to have shacks of some sort, or huts. Let's see what we can find with hut. That doesn't look bad, I don't think. Let's see. Might work with that. Let's see what other options we have, but we'll place this in real quick. Pretty basic, but that's kind of what I want for the goblins, but we'll see if we can find something a little bit better. Oh wow, that takes up a lot of graphics. This is probably what I will go with. And then we might keep these in for like little storage buildings or something. Let's see what else we can get here. Rustic medieval hut. Let's see. Well, it is upside down. It's very out of whack. It's not very, just a couple degrees. Maybe 4. Alright. See what we can do with that as well. That doesn't look bad. How much did that take? 3% and 4%. It's not terrible. There's 1%, 1%, and 1%, 2%. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we have. Vietnamese hut. Ooh, 24%. Get rid of that for now. We need some sort of other buildings for like taverns and whatnot, because I assume goblins would like to drink still. Let's see. And welcome to all the new people watching the stream. Glad to have you along. Might come back to that in a little bit. And go ahead and get some of these positioned up on the mountain. So let's grab this. So the main city for the goblin side of the map is going to be on this mountain. That was the original plan. We'll see how it goes. Let me upscale this for the goblin size. Rotate. Not too many super flat places, so we will take some of these rocks and utilize this. To me it seems very dark. I need to work on that sun and sky real quick. If I can reach it. What is this? What? Okay. No clue where this came from. That's for the bridge, okay. That makes more sense. Let's get it a little closer there. We need to add a sun and sky gadget. Pop it right here. Alright, and we'll make it a little bit brighter while we're building. 59. Alright. Now let's position this how we need it. Got the flat side here. I'll rotate like that. Okay, perfect. will work. One thing I also want is I want to make the ground a little darker on this side of the map, just to kind of give it more of that vibe to be a goblin side. So let's do a quick little paint job. Maybe. Maybe. Did I do coat? Okay. I think that looks a bit better. Maybe a tad too dark. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. That'll give it more of a goblin vibe, I guess, so to say. So let's pull up here. No, still painting. Let's exit out of this. Dang, I've already been on stream 27 minutes. That's crazy. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Just real quick, I'm going to take this over to the goblins, see if it's up to scale for their size. And how that will work. Also, I want to add in a knight, which is going to be about the size of our main character. Knight 1.5. Let's see how they are to scale with him. Okay, so they are big. Alright. Well, which means bring them down a bit. That looks about right. So, now we'll get this to scale where they're about the size of the door, just to make it look good. Bit tad bigger. And maybe just one more notch for that bigger guy there. Boom. Alright, so now this is going to be a higher quality house for the goblins. And alright, let's get this over here. These will be like little sheds that probably work great for the farm area, which is right here. Pop it in. Welcome to our 2 new viewers. Glad to have you along. Alright. And just to let you new people know kind of what's going on is we are working on creating the goblin half of the world for the game that we are making. Alright. Slide this forward. Alright. We got it all selected. It's a bit better. see, real quick, we're just going to save this and go back to the human side of the map and get kind of a scale for size. It's this one. Alright, welcome. We got 3 new viewers. Glad to have you along. Just to let all the new people know kind of what's going on is I am working on creating the second half of this map right here. This is going to be a RPG game, medieval fantasy style, where it's goblins versus humans pretty much. And we are working on the other half of the map, which is for the goblins. And I need to find a person real quick to check the scale of my character. Make sure we have it all about the same size. Okay, so Big Bertha is a little big, eh? There we go. Alright, so now that I kind of know that is pretty close to scale, I'll hop back over. Oops. Alright, wrong one. There we go. Alright. So this is the other main half of the world. Also, for all the buildings and stuff you go in, there's going to be little load screens into a new scene where shops and stuff will be located. That way it'll kind of cut down on the thermometer, which is very important, making a large scale game. You move these farms up now that we have moved the mountain closer. So just grab and pull. I'm going to turn off precise again. So this is pretty much a remix of the other map. I've just removed most of the stuff to give it the different vibe for the goblin side. Toss this here and rotate 180. Close enough. Scale up. And we'll put a second one in for this side here. Right there. Ooh, each one of those takes 1%. Turn X real quick. What do we have a microchip here for? What are these? Oh, connect. So I might just leave one of those and then pull another one of these down here. NPCs. Nope, that's plenty big. Maybe a tad too big. Alright, we are already at 58% oh, it's because all the NPCs I've loaded in though. Let's see here. Get this down to the ground level. Okay. And we'll see, let's see. What do I want to add next? I think we need more character on this mountain. So let's put some stuff up there. Maybe downscale this a little bit. Okay. Put this in the rock. Alright, and we will give them one tree with leaves up there. We'll probably do it closer to the bottom here. Boom. Looks alright. Okay, next step, move this here. Looks better. We need more houses up here and more rocks. So grab this rock here. Welcome to the one new viewer. Just to let you know, what we are doing here is we are working on the second half of the map for a RPG, medieval fantasy game. This is the goblin side of the map. Let's see, what could we add to give more character? Let's get these up here. Perfect. Slide it back just a bit here. Okay. Alright, so we need some sort of crop to put on the farm here. So let's see what we can find for that. We don't want it to look as prosperous as the human side, so
Get on, I know.
that scared me. So this is what we have in the human side. I might have to make some for this, and I don't know if someone's gonna have what I need. If so, I'll just come back to that later. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I wonder if we can get some corn, maybe. Let's see. Alright, got some corn plants in the fall. Let's see what these look like. Ooh, they're massive. Okay. You definitely gotta do this here. It doesn't really look like corn to me. But, okay, let's see. Let's fit this perfectly in here. So scale up a bit. No, that's way off. Let's see. I think it's got a slight curve to it. I do not like that. Alright. I really wish it was straight, but let's see what we can do with it. Oh, each one adds 3% gameplay. That's not good. See if we can find some other cornfield. This looks pretty good. Alright, let's double over. And one more. Ooh, that still adds a lot of gameplay. For right now, we'll leave it and see if we have the room for that gameplay later on. Looks pretty good though. I like it. Alright. Welcome. We have a couple new viewers. Just to kind of give you some context of what we're doing, we are building the second half to the world for the RPG game I'm making. It's this is going to be the goblin side of the map. So we are now just kind of working on putting it all together. Let's see. Need some more different kind of buildings. So let's see what we can find. something that'll work pretty good that I've used in the other build. Let's see. The abandoned version. We'll go with this here. Let's see if that's about scale. That can be brought down a little bit. Looks kind of goblin-y, I guess. Could probably gut it a little bit, make it look a little worse. But we'll stick with this for now. Alright. Get rid of this little shack here. Do a 180 or 181. Close enough. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna add a couple more of these up here. Let me duplicate. There we go. Kinda got some stairs going on now. Alright. Let's see, what else should we add? We got a lot of open space. We can do over here, we'll add a tiny It's the exact same one I have from over there, but this is the original color to it. quick, I'm gonna hop over to the other world, kind of get a little more idea from there. Still have quite a bit of open space here too. Need some sort of castle, a goblin style castle, and need to form a little village. What else can we add? Could definitely use a cave or two. That never hurts anything. Alright, let's hop back over. Alright, so we'll start with adding some more houses over here. Make sure it's in the ground, but not too far. This grass makes it terrible to tell sometimes. It looks close enough to me. So we will. I feel like one of these up here would look pretty nice. Right about there. Turn on precise move again. I always forget. Let's see what we can do about getting a floor for it. Rotate it. Well, that fit pretty well. Just about perfect. And pull it out. Do another one a tad lower. Integrate that in. Doesn't look terrible. Alright. Welcome to the new viewers. Glad to have you. Just to give you a little context of what we're doing, we are making the other half of the map to the RPG I'm working on. This is the goblin side. So we were starting it from scratch. We made a little bit of progress. Got the mountain decorated a little bit, got a couple houses, farm. So we're making a little bit of progress on it. And we need to add some more stuff for sure. Make these bigger. each one of those takes 4%. That's a big negative. Yeah. Probably just gonna remove them all. Yeah. Add another one of these right here. Perfect. Alright. Let's see. What do we want to add next? Need some other form of house that can be used for like taverns and whatnot. So this is what I'm using in the human side. Don't think it would fit here as well, sadly. We got that. Nope. Ooh, I know it would probably work. There's something called what's it called? Hut, barn, something. Oh, come on. I've used it before. Let's see. Of course, when I want it, I'm not going to be able to find it. Hut, house, barn, village. Very unique name. This looks pretty good for would be a goblin style build. So pop her on in, pull her on down, and scale her on down once we get her over here. Welcome to the 2 new viewers. Glad to have you guys here. Just give you a little context. What we're doing is building the second half to the RPG map I'm working on. This is the goblin side. So let's make sure this is scaled right for people. Take this fella here a little bigger. See if that works. Maybe just a hair bigger, since that is the bigger guy here. Alright. And that'll probably work perfect for some of the stuff we're doing. And it only takes 8%, 2%. That's not bad. We can gut the inside though. Not that there's much to gut, because you won't walk in it. We'll do a load scene into it. Deleted about half the house. Cool. Wow. Alright, let's see what we can delete. So we'll use this as what? And cut in two halves. We'll use this as like taverns and shops and sort of stuff for the goblins, since it's a larger building. So finish rotating at 5 degrees. Okay. Now, do we want that to stick out or to go in? We'll do it in, mostly. Okay. Slide this over. Give it some room for a road in between. Copy. And paste. 8%. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Let's see here. You go X-ray. Oh, that's not X-ray. That's X-ray. It's probably all these window modules. Let me delete all these. It actually didn't remove anything, really. I don't know what's making it take up 8%. Let's see what we can do to kind of optimize it a little bit, because I would like to reuse this multiple times, but we'll see here. It's not really doing anything. Alright, that did exactly nothing, so I guess we'll just use it one time, maybe, and then try to find something else that will fit in pretty well. Something like a barn. Don't like that for what it cost. So let's see if we want something else. I may end up having to create what I'm wanting for this. Yeah, it's looking like it. Let's see. What could I search? God, kind of cool. It's a duplicate take 3%. Probably because all the logic. Good lord, they have this thing put together like crazy. Alright. Streaming's been going on for about an hour and 10 minutes. Pretty long time, so I guess we made a little bit of progress. Got the mountain kind of scaped out, and the village started. Then we still have this half of the map to mess with for a good bit. So probably do another video on it. Probably won't do another stream on this specific build, but we'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all later.